Welcome, seekers and light workers. Namaste. Welcome back to the Holistic Harmony Tribe YouTube channel. I am shooting this video today in regards to Mercury retrograde, as well as Uranus and Taurus, and like a ton of other energy shifts, planetary movements, lots of stuff happening right now. So, for those of us that are unaware, Mercury went into retrograde in Pisces. And also Uranus going into Taurus for the next 7 years is also a pretty big deal. So Taurus having to do with gratitude and healing our earth, our relationships, building our community. So a lot of healing occurring between people and nature and all things. And we're building towards us a community of people who are connected to us and connected to earth. So in a sense, kind of really finding your support system and perhaps realigning yourself with people that are in your true alignment, as is always happening. But I feel as though each month, with the different signs that the moon and all of the planets wind up shifting into, we're always asked to do something else specific. So although we're always trying to find our highest vibration and our true alignment and shed off the things that no longer serve and all that kind of stuff that we're constantly talking about, each month there's something else about it to tap into it, to give us a clue, to give us some light, insight, to really help us figure out what do we focus on, what do we release, what do we let go of. Maybe it helps things to make sense a little bit better, even after the fact, which just gives a little bit more validation. So even though you may not be seeing this message or this video prior to the shifts, even during and after, they're always going to matter. And perhaps if you can gain some level of clarity on as to why something happened, rather than even what's happening right now, that's great too. Any kind of awareness, any kind of clarity, it's all karmic, it all follows us. So all of our thoughts, as I've been saying in my meditations over the last few weeks, that have existed in the past, they follow through with us to the future. It's up to us to really kind of reshape and reform how we are recalling something, how we are projecting something. And so it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's never ending. We're always working on this. So no signs are escaping these transformational opportunities over the next few years. Many fixed signs are being deeply impacted by the Uranus and Taurus energy occurring now. Fixed signs, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, all extremely impacted by this transit in particular. Sun, moon, and rising signs will show you how you will be impacted specifically. If you need more information on this, feel free to contact me so I can help you figure it out. It's going to force you, though, to really become unstuck. Fixed signs. If you feel like you've been stuck in a pattern, if you feel like you just need a change in something, kind of know what it is, but there's still a missing link or piece that's making it really come to fruition, this is how you're being impacted in this transit, so that you can be unstuck in those patterns and then therefore become awakened about it and can just shut off death card and tarot, releasing it out and letting go of the shadow side, making room for something new. The cardinal signs being affected in the Capricorn energy this year. So Libra, Aries, Cancer, Scorpio, all being activated with the Capricorn energy that's happening all throughout the year, especially in the moon cycles. Gemini, Sag, Virgo, Pisces, all the mutable signs also impacted. No one goes escaping some kind of shift or change occurring. They're being asked to release and let go, finding compassion and love. And building up to the equinox with that fire energy in Aries, it's going to be asking all of us on how to find balance. Balance in relationships, finances, and other major areas in your life that you're really looking to make some changes, make some commitments, move forward, and start this next phase of your life. That's where we're at right now. So if you think about it in that way, it's like major stuff is happening. On a day-to-day, really, narrow kind of viewpoint, it might just feel as though things are really overwhelming and I'm really unsure about a lot of stuff and, whatever. But if you really take a step back and you examine what it is that's going on and how heavily we're being affected and impacted by all of this stuff, it really just puts it into perspective a little bit. And it may perhaps help you move through it a little bit easier. So, lots of huge stuff happening. Right now, we're in an energy portal, meaning there are certain days when there's more energy for deep transformation. We're sitting pretty in that right now. A lot of us are feeling this huge shift that's been occurring last couple of months, really brewing. Lots of stuff happening, unexplained, really intense, causing a lot of confusion. Feeling lost about what direction to move into. Or maybe you feel like you know, but it's such a major change that you're just kind of still hovering back in those old ways, hanging on, lingering a little bit. Just keeping yourself in a cycle that seemingly is comfortable to the ego. But in reality, it's really something that's got to go. It's not serving you anymore. And by identifying with it, even the smallest percent is going to make it even that much harder to move away from what you've always known. So, even for me physically, I feel as though I have to say right now, with all of the energy that's moving around, and even sometimes as I'm speaking or teaching, as I'm channeling, giving messages, and just really trying to provide a lot of information, a lot of Reiki energy, even shifts, advice, and, even just maintaining all of my own stuff in new and healthy ways that are going to shape and change me for my future. I've been getting lightheaded, dizzy. Personally, I have what's called athlete's heart, so my heart rate's kind of slow. And so, in a healthy way, but still, one of the side effects could be if it goes too slow, dizziness and, passing out and stuff like that. So, as I am moving through the day, finding myself like, I feel a little lightheaded. I don't really feel, so great in this second. It has me like checking my watch, my iWatch, and like seeing if my heart rate is slow right now, and that's why I'm feeling that way, because then that's something serious that I have to like monitor and take care of. But heart rate's fine, and I'm just feeling the energy shifts myself in that way. Just getting moments of lightheadedness and dizziness where I have to kind of pause and recenter and catch up with my breath and find my balance again, allowing me to really trust my inner needs as well as my inner voice, because I'm so aware of this energy now. I'm really actually trying to have fun with bringing awareness to myself, where ordinarily I would have pushed right through, ignored it, kept moving. And at this stage of the game, I'm so sensitive to myself, my feelings, and my needs. It's allowing me to just get deeper in tune with me on a much deeper level. So hopefully this information will do the same for you. And as I've been focusing on in all of my classes the last few weeks, we are never alone. I've been doing guided meditations that have been helping us tap into the collective energy that goes beyond the aura into the universal field, and how there is an interweb of energy and light and love that exists there in a community that we cannot see. But if we tap into it, we can feel and we can send love and receive. So allowing us to know that we are not alone, even though sometimes we might feel like it. We're interconnected through the interwoven web of energy in the collective. And that energy exists in our hearts, through our meditations, and any way that you can just kind of go within, whatever that looks like for you. Tap into that. That's what we need to tap into. It's going to allow us to look at humanity as a whole, while we start building love within ourselves so that we can extend it out to the fullest and then receive the same way. So with Mercury in retrograde in Pisces, just as I started the new moon energy report, it's asking us for compassion, because with all of this stuff going on, for the people that don't know, including us, because we're always learning and changing. Every day is different. So it's not like we're just walking around super aware, like, yeah, it's definitely that Pisces, new moon, retrograde, Uranus. Or maybe you are, but you're not really sure what that means. So hopefully now you do, and you can extend it out. It's asking us for compassion for ourselves and for the people that have no idea what's going on and are experiencing this level of intense awakening, awareness, or resisting, whichever way they're going, finding compassion for them and where they are on their journey, respecting them for their own path and their own journey, which connects us all. It's asking for patience, support for ourselves as well as one another. And for all of us that are experiencing these energy shifts, these mental shifts, these emotional shifts that don't understand them, it's so powerful to bring compassion to everyone at all times. Holding space for people to process what they are going through and allowing them to make decisions based on their true needs and inner reflection, because you help them get there. And they will in turn do the same for you. We're all learning, growing, we're all teachers. Not one of us is standing around not learning something with everything that's happening. So even if you are extending lessons out to other people, you are learning your own stuff at the same time. We're all put here just so that we can have these experiences to make this growth. It's not an accident. So we're looking to find our community. What kind of lessons do you want to learn? Do you want to stay around people that are going to make hard lessons for you? Or do you want to try to maybe learn them in a softer, gentler way? The people that are on our wavelength will help us navigate through all of this energy. Because we are all going to be going through lots of shifts and changes. We need to build a support system in order to help us with that. Start examining who is there for you through hard times, who is fading away in physical presence as well as spiritual alignment. So overall, be kind, be patient, open the heart. Work not to shut down and close off when you go to that place for safety and defense, but work to really open up and move into a new space with people around you that love and support you, because you brought them there. And if you feel as though you have no one there to help you with that, contact me. Leave a comment below. Find me on social media. Reach out. Let's have a chat. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you want more of them, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to stay connected with this. I know everybody was in an uproar yesterday because Facebook and Instagram weren't working right. I was over here like, oh yeah, don't have to be on social media right now. So sometimes I'm not able to post when I post these videos because things are happening. Mercury's in retrograde. In my crystals workshop, I spoke briefly about how the computer uses quartz technology. And so the reason why Mercury in retrograde affects electronics is because they're crystal based and energy is all connected and we're all one, man. So hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, contact me if you want to see more videos like this. You have suggestions, if this made you feel a certain kind of way and you want to share it, I'm sure you're not alone. Definitely leave comments and start up a conversation. I would love to be able to engage with you guys in special ways like this where we can really help each other out. So definitely keep in touch, and until we meet again, namaste.